Hello. Welcome back to Kramer and Jess Uncensored.
Hello.
The most dangerous. The most dangerous of the podcasts. Actually, this podcast has gotten a little less dangerous over time. We need to make it more dangerous.
What are you talking about?
When we first came on, we were wild as hell. We just grown up a little bit, man. I had somebody message me talking about the old podcast we used to do in San Diego.
Oh, well, obviously.
And they were like, wow, like a lot's changed. I'm like, yeah, it's a different person. I was a different human being, y'all. Welcome to Kramer and Jess Uncensored. This is 116, baby. That's right. The longest running radio podcast that we've ever done. How you like that? In case you're new to this, we do need to give you a little bit of a heads up before we get started, which is what, Jess?
This is like the close friends feature on Instagram. So you select a few people that you show everything to, and that's kind of what we think the Uncensored podcast is for. If it's your first time here, it is not for little ones. Not even close.
Hassan is back this week. Sorry, I was sick and was not trying to get you sick last week.
And I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I just decided to get Priestley sick instead. It's like I'm going to breathe all over his microphone. Y'all realize that like, there's no way to stay safe in a radio studio. And I tried to spray it down when I left, like
spray down.
I was going to say the disinfectant.
That's what I did, but I still feel like
it would be smart for you to change out the mic cover. That'd probably be better.
Think how gross these things are. So if you think about like a radio studio, there's like little, and if you're watching the YouTube show, which, hi YouTube, hello, how are we? We do the show live on YouTube too. If you want to watch, you can subscribe at Kramer and Jess on YouTube. Tina's here, and I'm going to say it wrong. God damn it.
It's like Myra with a Z.
Thank you. Zyra.
Hey.
And I always know there's a thing that goes with it too. And I always forget what the thing is too. Hi, Zyra. And Celia. And
hey, girl.
Lynn is here. Celia, by the way, came in clutch on my 40th birthday trip that I'm taking.
Same. She's helping me with our honeymoon,
which you should obviously pay her for her services.
Hit her
I'm not going to, but
everybody hit her up.
If you ever need somebody, Celia's a great travel agent. Good morning, Lynn, and hi, Isabella, and hello, Felicia. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the YouTube show. So if you think about a radio studio, you know how we have these little like black covers that go over the microphone. There's no way this is not a petri dish of just disgustingness. We sit here and we share the mic, and back in the day, especially when you had 4 live DJs per station,
multiple people coming in and out.
Like, think about that. All day you were just like,
yeah.
So it's a little on the disgusting side. We have some things to discuss. I will start by telling you that I am done with my application for Love is Blind, and I'm not hit send yet, but I thought we'd walk through this today and kind of go over it before I send it through. By the way, Celia says, oh my God, travel planning services are free, y'all. Wait, for everybody or just us? Because I don't want to be saying that to everybody if y'all just be silly if you're just doing that. But we'll give you a plug because you were helpful to us.
Yes, we definitely will. You're amazing.
Love is Blind. You know the Netflix show, right? They are coming to cast in DC, which is right down the street.
Where is it filmed?
I don't know.
I'd assume
where.
LA.
I don't know if they even know. They actually move it from city to city.
Oh wait, so is it going to be filmed in DC?
I think it's filmed in DC this time.
That's pretty sick.
So I don't know where in DC they're doing it, but they've done it in the first year was in Atlanta. They've done it in Houston. You watch the show?
Yeah.
What do you know where else they did it?
I think
they may have had
only
LA
seen season 1 though, but the first season was in Atlanta.
It's Atlanta. I think they just kind of move around. So DC is the next season. They're filming, I found out, in September, October.
Okay, that's cool.
And I don't even know. One of the parts of this application is like, are you busy between like September and October? And I'm like, would I have to like quit? Do these people like quit their jobs?
Totally.
Yeah.
When
yes and no.
When Brew did The Circle, Brew is also a radio DJ as well, and he did a reality TV show. Like you have to like live there. I'm assuming that you don't especially with reality TV, it's filming all day. Yeah. So I'm sure it's like, and you have no access to anything. So they have to regulate your access, and you're probably just going to be like staying in a hotel, and you don't have any way to talk to anyone. Typically,
what would we do? Are you just gonna you and Hassan gonna sit in here and just bullshit for 2 months?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we get along just fine.
That gives me more anxiety than actually going on reality TV.
I feel like I can actually take a breath, to be honest.
Just saying.
Wow.
Right?
Seriously though, I don't know. I don't know
bye
how that would work.
Have fun in your little room.
It's a nice sabbatical for all involved.
You think they would let me?
Oh, Dad.
Should we call Tom and ask him? Or think
not sabbatical.
I'm just saying.
I wonder if we should
Because
call
it's technically
Tom.
not
They
a
would
vacation.
totally let you do it. No, I mean, of course, just because of how much publicity we'd get for the show.
That's what
Most
I'm
definitely.
wondering. Are
It's
you
a
in
good
fun
idea for
mood
that
to
reason.
be on our podcast?
He also has a lot going on right now.
I know. That's why I
so-
said, are you in a fun mood to be on our podcast? I don't know if he is or not. Yeah, I don't know. The more I'm filling out this application, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't know if I'm like what they're looking for. I mean, luckily, I know exactly how to play this. Like, I've watched. Not only have I
That's
watched
gross.
reality,
Don't be fake.
I mean, it's not being fake, but I understand.
So
you
that's
have,
the plan.
you have to be you have to have a thing, right? You got to be a thing. You can't just be.
Mhm.
You got to stand out some way somehow. There's, I don't know how many people are also applying for this show, but so like so I taped this. You have to do a 15-second video for it, which mine turned out to be 23 seconds because how the fuck do you say anything in 15 seconds? And I'm like, I think the angle I need to take is I need to be like, oh my God, I got my heart broken in a divorce and now I'm ready to give love a chance again. Because that's really like the only angle I have. I mean, that plus I wrote a lot about doing a podcast with my mom because and I actually put my mom as
that's your thing.
as my reference, you
Yeah.
know? So I was
Yes.
kind of thinking
easy, yeah.
like
That's
that
a
could be
yes.
like they would totally play off that, right? This guy's a mama's boy, like
Literally.
B-roll of you and your mom.
yeah, like mom comes up
Aesthetic.
because I think at one point, yeah, every season you have to like meet the parents, and I can already imagine being like in a pod, being like, well, I do a podcast with my mom.
Wait, does the family? I've never seen the show.
Yeah,
Does the family
It's
go
similar
to
to
where
Bachelor.
you are, or do you go to where the family is?
I think the family comes to where so what happens is if you've never seen Love is Blind is you go through the dating phase, and what happens is there's like 8 pods or something, and there's probably, I don't know, 20 contestants, and you're constantly kind of like
it's just a room.
you're going through these different pods, like meeting up with different people, but never seeing
Speed
them.
dating in rooms.
Yeah, speed dating is the best way. And then eventually, like at the end of and who knows how long the time actually is, but you have to propose to somebody and they have to say yes for you to continue on the show, right? So you don't see these people at all until you propose to them. Once you propose, you then see the person for the first time. Then you guys basically like travel. You usually go on a trip together. So this last season they went to, was it Cancun? I don't remember. And so then you travel together for a little bit of time. They film that. Then you come back and start to live together. And that's when you like meet the family and have fun and like, you know, and that's when the drama usually ensues. Cause like, you know, but here's what I'm worried about. Because one of the first questions on here is, do you drink? How much do you drink? Like,
well, because they typically feed you drinks on reality TV
I
shows.
feel like they're not going to
Certain
want
ones.
some like sober yogi
or maybe they just need one of those. You know what I mean?
like curmudgeons.
Yeah, you could definitely be that.
Y'all and Celia, you watch the show, so you can comment over here, but I just feel like I'm too fucking old for this. Like, I just don't know. And honestly, they've got some people in their mid. I don't think I've seen anybody 40, and I'd be 40 when they were filming this. I don't think. I've only really seen season
1 for me.
I think it was 1, and then this last, or maybe I saw 4. I've only seen 2 seasons. I don't remember seeing anybody in their 40s doing this, but like they're gonna match. You know, most of the contestants are like 25. You know, never married before. Celia says she thinks I'm perfect. Celia, you need to say more than that. Like, why? As somebody that watches it more than I do, like, why?
Well, you're definitely going to stand apart.
Yeah,
from
so
what
yeah,
you're
like
saying.
like mid 30s.
Yeah.
So it's not like super young. Like it doesn't feel like The Bachelor where everyone's like 22,
right.
Mhm.
but it also doesn't feel like 40s. You know, like I don't really see.
You also don't act like, I don't know what your idea of 40 is, but
Yeah, you definitely don't act it.
But I'm still 40. You couldn't match me with a 22-year-old, 25-year-old. Like I just wouldn't. It wouldn't work.
yeah,
right?
but they don't match you. You match yourself, right? You're dating these people.
Yeah, but
Okay.
But they pick people around the same age group, around the same age,
Oh.
and you could definitely fit in with a 35-year-old.
Okay.
I think I have to lie.
Easily.
I was actually thinking, but I was like, I don't want to lie about my age. I think I could put I was like 36 and just like let it slide because the pictures that I'm sending are honestly from 2019.
You can't lie.
I don't
That's
have-
3 years
Daniel.
ago. That's not that bad.
Well, what they're asking for, and I actually had to look back, is they're like, send us a picture with no sunglasses, no hat, and I'm like, I don't have any pictures
without a hat.
on.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that.
always wear a hat.
Uh-huh.
So the last picture I have for me with no hat on, because I didn't take a lot of pictures during the pandemic, and now I don't really do much now
Uh-huh.
to go out and take pictures. So I'm sending a picture from.
Why wouldn't you just take a new picture?
Because honestly, I'm trying to get this done before I leave for California. So I'm gonna kind of like knock
You have
this
a
out.
semi-professional
Yeah,
photographer
but,
right
like,
there.
I
You
know-
act like
I
you
know.
can't take a picture in a second.
But I'm just not. I don't want to send I want it to be like kind of a good picture. I'm stressed about it. I'm just gonna send it in. If they
Okay.
like it, and so with this too, so you send in pictures as well,
yeah.
and you also have to send a video in of why you want to be on Love Is Blind. So this is what I said, and I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna play the audio for you guys so you can hear. Make sure it's not going on the air.
Hi, my name is Steve. I am a radio host in Maryland, and I'm ready to give Love Is Blind a shot. My marriage didn't turn out too well. There was some infidelity, which I've spent the last 5 years recovering over, and I think this is a great opportunity. As a radio host, honestly, it's hard to meet people like genuinely that want to get to know me. I think the pods would be a great idea, and I'm ready to take on Love Is Blind.
All right, so that's 23 seconds. I mean, you probably just want to get a taste of like your personality and what you're like, right?
Yeah, what you're doing.
You want to go through some of these questions really quick before I hit send?
Sure.
Wait,
did Celia say anything?
Yeah, so Celia says, this is Celia why she thinks I'm good for Love Is Blind. She says, you give yourself blind every day on the radio, which is true.
Yeah.
Like that part doesn't really freak me out as much. They said you are super open and you like all the dramas, which I
True.
did. Like the thing is like, I think I would really play. I know what they're looking for. That's what I'm saying. Like I know, and it'll be genuine, but like it just as genuine as the radio is. Like it's.
I was about to say,
I know it's
that's
going to
why
be
it'd be
real life
perfect.
plus 10%. You know what I mean? Like it's going to have to be hammed up a little bit to like.
Yeah.
For what if they're going to find me interesting? It's going to have to be like. It's what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to go take a nap. You know, like what do your hobbies include? Napping.
Yeah.
Going to bed at 8 o'clock. All right, I'm gonna run through some of these questions. Well, and there's let me see how many questions there are. This thing took me about an hour, no joke. There's 79 questions.
Yeah, pick two.
We're gonna go through all 79. And most of it's like, what's your Instagram? What's what's your school? They ask about kids. I said for kids, there was like, are you open to kids? I said I would be open to it with the right partner, not a huge priority of mine. What is your current dating life like? I'm looking for the one. Why do you think you're single?
Okay. What'd you say?
Said it's really tough when you're a host. When you have, well, this is not written right. I should correct this. It's really tough when you are a host.
This is good. We're perfecting it before we send it in.
I'm just gonna say a radio personality. When you are a radio personality, for people not to want to get to know you only as that. That's why this experiment is perfect for me.
Nice,
right?
Nice.
Okay.
It would be a different angle, like being a radio host. I feel like they might find that somewhat interesting.
Yeah, it's different.
Why are you a catch? That's weird to write about yourself. I said I'm emotionally intelligent. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I think I am. I'm funny. I've done a lot of work on myself. I'm always in therapy. I'm really supportive and an understanding partner. I'm not really understanding, but supportive, yes. I'm understanding.
This feels like we're starting off on a very healthy, honest foot in this reality.
I understand you're always wrong. That's all I understand.
Well, how do you? Okay, so you send in the application. Do you have an idea of a time frame of when you find out?
Nope.
Okay.
We're trying to get the casting directors on the radio, but they're in California and they have zero fucking interest in waking up early.
No.
So
I feel like that's cheating, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like they're not allowed to talk. If you're trying to apply genuinely, I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
So I don't know. What do y'all think? Thoughts before we send this thing off?
Are the rooms where you sit inside and date people, are they like cool? Do you have activities? Like how long are these dates?
No, you just literally you sit in this like room with a couch, and I don't.
And it's like bare?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell like how long you actually are in there for.
Oh, obviously because of how it's shot.
Right. It's not timed or it's not like you're 15 minutes per, at least for
the viewers.
TV people.
Yeah.
We're not like, okay, like timing down.
Interesting.
I don't know how long they're actually in there for. I couldn't tell.
I guess I need to watch the first season so I know what goes on. I've never seen it.
Well, let's see how it goes. But I mean, I don't know. I think I'm too old for this shit, but I'm gonna try. And that's the latest in Love Is Blind news.
That's cool.
Jess is trying to be. What's the word?
I just need to know if I'm ghetto for this.
Can I say the word ghetto? I don't think I can say the word. Can I say ghetto or does that come
I'm
off?
saying it about myself. I need to know if I'm being a hood rat about what I would like to do for my engagement photos this weekend.
Yeah.
You can say ghetto, you can't say hood rat. Only me and Jessica say that. So please enlighten me on the hood rat behavior, because I'm all for hood rat behavior.
Hassan's gonna say you can absolutely do this. Okay, I can tell you right now. He's already gonna give you the pass, but I guarantee you nobody else will.
No. There's certain things I'll say.
Man,
no.
let me tell you this. I just ran this. I was like, this is tacky, dude. Let me take a quick break right here, and we'll come back and we'll discuss as Jess's this is just tacky with her engagement photos this weekend. Hang on.
Okay, so my engagement photos are this weekend. I am very, very excited, but I have a dilemma.
Can I ask a question before we get to the dilemma? How is Garage Boy really feeling about this? We were talking on the air this week about making him practice, and that was obviously kind of like a radio thing, which I thought was funny, but like how is he really feeling?
He's down. He is excited. He's down to get dressed up.
Garage neutral.
He's like, where are we gonna eat after? Let's make a reservation. Like he's just down for the time.
Where are you guys going?
Annapolis.
Oh, nice.
I'm really excited. So we want to do like some pictures by the water. Annapolis is probably one of my favorite areas in Maryland.
Dude, you got lucky though with this weather.
I know.
You've been fucked if it's any other weekend.
I know.
The weather in Maryland's been so bad on the weekends, the last couple of weekends.
Yeah.
Like, you got really lucky.
So we're finally getting a break.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I'm excited. And obviously, the photos are going to be really awesome. But I really, really wanted to get a video of the photo shoot as well. And my photographer also works with her husband, and he's a videographer. But the videos cost $500 on top of the photos, right? Which is like totally, like I totally get that. I just don't have that $500 to do that, and it bums me out.
When you say video, what does that look like?
It's basically just like footage and content of the day.
A quick little video,
behind the scenes,
like behind the scenes, but like professionally done, like nice ass cameras, like drone shots, just like being able to capture the day and the moment of you taking these photos. And and I just think that's like really special to have, you know? Mm-hmm. But it bums me out because like I can make this video myself, but I can't because I'm in it. So it's like I don't have the $500 to spend, and it sucks because like I know I could make one, but I can't do it because I'm the one that's in front of the camera this time, and I'm typically behind it for all the shit that we make. And I was like, is it fucked up if, I just ask someone to hold my phone for a little bit and get some B-roll so I can put a video together? Or can I bring my own tripod and set up my phone so I can record my own B-roll while we're doing the photos?
Just wanted to talk to this man. Okay, this is how they make their living, by the way.
Yes,
right?
yes.
This is what they do professionally. I don't know how the photography business has been doing post-COVID. I don't know. But she basically wants to say, hey, instead of you just filming, with your equipment and doing the whole professional video, can you just take my camera phone?
Can you just take my phone for like 5 seconds real quick while we're like posing? Okay, thanks.
And like do some shots of that.
Yeah, because like it's just like when you're out and about and you ask someone to take a picture for you.
I mean, is it though?
Listen, I'm just hitting record on my phone. You're not doing anything.
So wait.
I just need it. That's why it's like I could just bring a tripod and set it up myself and have it on my phone because I don't.
The photographer you're using is a woman?
Yes.
And this is her husband?
Yeah.
And is he for sure going to be there?
He is going to be there.
Okay.
I found out yesterday that he's going to be there.
Okay. So you just want to be like, hey, I don't want to pay you $500 for the work that you do. I mean.
Okay, but listen, the $500 is for his equipment, is for his editing ability, it's for which I totally understand. I'm just saying, like, if you can just for 5 minutes at like each location, just stand there and hold my phone.
So tacky.
Yeah.
I feel like this is,
it's
and Hassan,
shit,
we'll go.
It is, huh? It's broke girl shit is what it is.
I was going to say it's broker shit. It's not hood rat shit.
But it's what it's unfortunately that's where I'm at.
It is. We're broke people status. I'm not mad at you.
What do you think about that? Would that be tacky would you do that? Would you go to the guy? This is how he makes his living. And I want to bring up one thing before you give your answer. Remember a couple of months ago when there was a woman that reached out to you and said, hey, listen, can you put this on your Instagram for me for free?
Yeah.
Or what, it was a shirt or something like that?
She wanted me to promote her business.
And Jess was like, well, I mean, that's literally how I make my money. So
yeah, or like a trade or whatever.
It's kind of tacky for you to fucking ask me to do this.
Yeah.
And this is how I professionally get some shit done.
Yeah.
So it's giving that kind of vibe to me right now, which is
Uh-huh.
like, this is how this dude makes his money.
Yeah.
But I'll go to Hassan. We'll get different opinions. And if you're on YouTube watching live, you can kind of give your 2 cents on this too. Like, since Jess is not asking the husband, this is what he professionally does to like do the whole thing, but like, hey, would you mind just using my camera
For like 2 seconds
and
though.
filming some stuff?
I just want to make a 15-second reel. I'll put it in your phone and frame the shot for you. I just need someone to hold it, which is why I may just bring my own tripod.
Is it tacky to even ask to do that?
Yeah.
Hassan, let's go to you. Thoughts?
It's tacky to ask him to do that, but
Yeah.
it's not tacky if you get like someone else that's not a part of it
Yeah.
to do it. Meaning, say if, for instance, someone wasn't going on vacation and wasn't doing anything, and if he was nice enough to do
Are you
it,
talking about me?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
if he
Showing
was nice
up?
enough to
Oh,
do
yeah, I would
it,
come
he
down.
would have recorded, like asking
You don't
him
want me
to
there
do
though.
it.
You
But I don't
probably
want
do.
you
Yeah,
there.
you
That's
wouldn't
what I'm
want me
saying.
there.
Like if we just hypothetically,
like a friend coming through.
right?
Yeah, that's not
fine.
tacky.
That's
No.
like using that same space,
Right.
but not him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Is the tripod tacky?
If you bring the
Mm.
tripod,
If he wasn't there, I feel like it
No.
wouldn't be tacky, but because now he's coming, I feel like I can't do the tripod because I
No,
feel like
you
the
can.
tripod is tacky with him being there.
no one,
I-
I wouldn't care.
Don't you think?
No,
It's
because the thing is that like
Kinda.
I wouldn't
It's
think
tough.
so because I would use the tripod for like to see how it is setting up everything, and like you and GarageBoard just pointing around, looking around, like, oh, this is where we're gonna set up at, blah 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 blah. But like, and how y'all getting your makeup done and putting clothes on. But like the
Yeah.
actual shooting process, like if the tripod is set up while she actually shooting the shots,
That's tacky.
that's tacky. But doing the behind the scenes of it, of the whole environment, that wouldn't be tacky.
Yeah.
So Celia says the same thing. Bring a friend. You know, just like having someone helping you carry your shit from location to location. And
Right.
Use that.
Because
Okay,
that's
so
what
I'm-
she's using her husband's for.
I think there's no way you can ask the husband to do it.
No, there's no way.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
no,
that's
no.
I
the right
can't.
thing to do.
I know I
The
can't.
tripod.
I feel like because he's coming,
The
I can't
tripod's
do it
gray.
anymore.
The tripod's gray to me. How about this? How do we feel about this? What if you went to him and you were like, "Hey, could I throw you $100? Would it be worth $100 to you?"
Dude, I don't. Okay, but that's what I don't want to do. You have a price, and that's how much you cost.
Yeah.
I'm not
Respect the
trying to
price.
finagle you for
But, like, but he's
actually
not-
having you do
But
it.
he's not doing any work other than like just shooting, right? He's not editing. Like he's not.
Oh, just shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, just getting like
And-
the.
yeah. And you're just like, hey, I'll tell you what. Like, and you could even like make up a story of like Kramer was going to come do this, and he couldn't make it. Is there any way in the world? And I'll pay you to do it. And say, I'll pay you to do it. Could you just get? I just need some video for my Instagram really quick.
Yeah.
Like, would you mind? And I'll give you $100 if you'll do. If it's worth $100 to you.
It just sucks because like I feel like when you're in that situation,
gonna be
he's
like,
gonna feel obligated.
Maybe not if you have a story.
I don't want to do that to him.
Or I feel like you also could have asked before, like if it's still enough time, how much would have been for me to, like your price is $500 just for you to shoot it, you to edit it and everything.
Yeah.
How much would have been just
For,
for,
like,
you
raw
to
footage.
shoot
for
it?
raw
Raw
footage.
footage.
It'd probably
I
be
feel
at
like
least
that would've been
$250
like-
though. I mean, what's the price tag on that worth you to have like raw footage of it?
I would do it for. I'd pay him like $200 just because.
Just
I mean,
to do it?
he's a professional. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you know.
And let's say, like, I'm giving you my phone,
Bro,
so you
I
can.
mean,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know. He'd walk away from $200.
I just feel awkward and uncomfortable asking people like because it's like I've been in those situations where like when you like it's like he's already gonna be there. It's my engagement photo shoot. Like we're all gonna be ready. We're doing the shit. His wife is there. This is when you feel like you have to say yes to something that you actually don't want to do.
Right. I know.
I feel and I don't want to put
and
him
especially
in that
because
position.
like
the day of
you're the client and they want to make you happy.
exactly. And
What
I
if-
don't
well,
I
what
don't
if
want to
you-
put people in that
What
position.
if you? Because we're still a couple days. It's Saturday, right?
Yeah,
So what if you send him an email today and be like, oh my god, listen.
and
How-
just see.
Just how much is raw audio?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
raw
mean, yeah.
footage.
Why
I'm
don't you
Just
saying
just
audio.
asking.
ask that? Be like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
I don't have $500. And I understand this was for a produced video.
But what would he charge?
Do you have a fee for just
for
this
raw footage to
Right.
take on my phone?
Yeah, even on my phone.
Okay, asking. I'm genuinely asking.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the
I'm
answer.
gonna type
right?
that out. Okay.
Yeah, do that right now. Do that
Go-
right now.
Do you have a fee?
Go on
Do you
Chat
have-
GPT and ask them to write it for you. They'll write it for
Do
you.
you have a fee?
We got to stop
that
promoting
you
that
charge
Kramer.
Yeah. I
to
mean,
take raw footage on my phone.
Yeah, I would just say, be like, hey, I was I really wanted to capture some content for my Instagram, and I know that you charge $500 for
The video.
produced video. Do you have a fee? Or just say, what is the fee?
Yeah.
Don't say do you.
Yeah.
Just say
Yes.
We're so
no.
annoying.
This is good. This is good. Say
Yeah.
what is the fee?
What is the fee? If you were
to just to film
raw footage
to
on
film
my
raw
phone.
footage. No,
Don't put the phone.
Don't put phone. Just the raw footage. And then you could put, hell, you could even record it on my phone.
Oh,
That
okay.
gives him options then to say, oh, because then he might say, I'll do it for the phone for free, dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you're asking, you're just putting it out there. Hey, I'm gonna pay
I'm just
you.
gonna ask.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay you for this.
Mhm.
And then they are the ones that will either say, oh,
That
we
way
only
it's enough time to where if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. Okay,
Correct.
okay. That's good. That's
But you
just so
can't just show
stressful.
up. You can't just show
That's
up.
what I'm saying. No, that's not okay.
Hey,
I hate
I know
that.
you
Yes.
get paid for
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, grab my phone right quick.
Yeah.
Just grab my phone right quick.
I
and just-
can't. I can't do that. I know I can't. I just had a moment. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Anything else in wedding news we need to talk about?
Not really. Engagement photos this weekend. That's like the biggest thing, really.
Okay. What's is the appointment today? Is that what? Because I saw the nails. You get your nails done.
Today's I'm getting my hair done.
Okay. For this far
Mhm.
out?
For wait.
Oh yeah, you're
no,
shooting
like
like
my
cut color and
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the
It
only
wasn't Saturday.
dude, the
Okay,
only
yeah.
thing that really sucked was I had an I had scheduled to get my makeup done, like professionally done. I made this appointment in March.
Mhm.
And yesterday his assistant messages me and was like, "Oh, so and so scheduled a wedding last minute. Is there any way you can move your appointment time from 8 a.m. or 4 p.m.?" And I was like, wait, and I call because my mom is a hairdresser. She's been in like the industry for over 17 years. And I'm like, if I did a contract and paid my deposit, like that's fucked up, right? Because I was like, well, if either of those times don't work, is there another artist within your guys' like team that I can use? And they're like, no one's available. So like if I
Wait, but you already paid your deposit?
I already paid my deposit. I made my appointment early March. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And obviously he's going to get more money doing the wedding. But I was like, that's really shitty. So I
Yeah.
am kind of bummed about that, but I'm not going to use them anymore.
Mark says, dang, Jess, come by, pick up my 10-year-old. He can hold your camera or your phone, and you can just buy him Chipotle. Done and done. I mean, that's
Hey.
I'm
I'm
dead.
telling you, man.
That's a good idea.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, we solved a dilemma there today, folks.
Thanks,
you
guys.
for your feedback on
Thanks
that.
for talking me through that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's it for today. We got to go. We may or may not have an episode next week, to be completely honest with you. So I'm doing a really quick California trip this weekend. It's Friday to, I won't get until late Thursday, leave early Tuesday. But
We're not doing one on Wednesday.
I'm going to say,
just
don't,
heard it. I just
don't
heard
hold
that.
your breath. Don't hold your breath, because honestly, like,
you
I
won't
just,
want to.
I'm gonna be
telling you right
exhausted
now.
because I land at like 6, which would be typically fine, but I have a musical that night, and I'm like,
why would you go to a
'cause
musical?
I want to go see it. I want to go see 6 so bad. So I'm like,
You're a
think
mess.
I'm gonna be
It's a terrible
up
idea.
on Wednesday, y'all.
Okay.
So don't hold your breath. We're gonna try though. We like doing this podcast. All right.
We're not doing it next week. Just
We said we
mentally prepared. Okay.
We might not. All right.
I may not want to do it with you.
Oh.
Someone might be
Okay.
cranky.
Yeah, someone might be cranky.
Let's tell you who we are, where to find us, and then we're gonna go.
Okay.
Who's this, Jess?
You can follow me on social. Just do it. JESSDUITT. I'll be posting a bunch on my wedding subscription from our engagement shoot this weekend.
This is Hassan, our producer. How do we find you, sir?
You could follow me at StanWillie2 on all social media platforms.
I'm that guy Kramer. Thank you for all your love and support. I have a podcast called Certified Mama's Boy, and we will see you guys next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye, YouTube.